Today is episode 105 of Look What Just Found, and this is the significant findings. We did 2 rolls, which whoever this person is who's putting these V's on the rolls, they have been reused. These rolls have been this. I find it a little fascinating. I have to say that they know whoever it is from this bank. They know their rolls. They mark their rolls, and they've been using their rolls so many times that today, that was it. They actually split. If you watch the long factor, that's the word I was looking for. The long factor, the long format. Excuse me, the long format video. You'll see. I was like, oh, I don't want to use these again. And I was like, oh, it's halfway. They were actually starting to split already. And I was like, I just went like this, and they just like a husk. They just opened. So, but we found some interesting stuff. And one of the questions I had in the long format video was, are these, if they keep reusing these, is because what, are they getting them back? They want to know if they went through the rolls already. So maybe if they'll look for the ones without the V's. But I'm like, when you're going to see what we found today, I'm like, these don't look like they're searched through, unless they're really cherry picked. Because one thing I haven't found, even though I can tell this is somebody's older, right? There's a lot of copper, and there's a lot of older copper pennies. There's no wheats. I don't think I found any wheats. I can't remember finding a wheat. So I'm wondering if that's what they cherry picked. If they're just cherry picking out wheats. Which really, for content, I mean, I guess for content it would be kind of cool to find a wheat here and there, but they're not searching for errors. They're leaving in these absolute stunning copper pennies. I mean, some of them look like they're almost mint state pennies. So I mean, those are worth more than a heavily circulated 1950. You know what I'm saying? Like a wheat cents aren't, are worth not much difference than, unless they're extremely good condition, or key dates or something like that, then they're not really worth anything either. So, but if that's what they collect and they're cherry picking it and they're leaving everything else, then I'm fine with that. That doesn't matter. So without further ado, let's go through the significant findings for today. We went through the 2 rolls that I showed you, mostly zinc, circulated copper. We found a few fine coppers, and then we found, as I was mentioning before, let me put on my my gloves, my finger gloves. I take them off between. That's the nice thing about these, that they're reusable, and they're easy to take on and off, So, and they actually make it easy to pick the pennies up because of the rubber. They make it easy to pick them up off the table. So we found these beauties, misaligned. Look at this 69, man. It's crit, and it's also misaligned. Keeper. So, if they're looking for wheats, depending on a common wheat, this would probably have more value than a heavily circulated common wheat. Now, this might be worth 50 cents, and the wheat might be worth a quarter, let's say, or a dime. We found this really beat up one. I like looking at these. Sometimes I find them interesting. Like, I always wonder, like, I don't think this is done in a parking lot, maybe it's just it was thrown around so much in the bag. That's what I'm starting to think, that this came from. Like, there are some bags of pennies that were thrown around so hard and ferociously that that they, because this, to me, this is like really like metal. It's metal on metal strikes. It's not from being run over by a car in the parking lot, because it's just so much clean field that you can see that it makes me think that this is done like maybe in the bag from the mint. Yeah, that's, look how misaligned this is. There's no rim on the left. So it's just on the obverse. We found 350. That's what I'm saying. You know, the person, if the person's looking for that's an 86, 68. Excuse me. I'm not sure why I put that there for. Maybe there's something wrong with it. I gotta check it out. There's 259. I thought there was another 59, though we found 3 of them. Oh yeah, no. All right, we'll find out. Found 259s. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe they're collecting wheats. That's what made me. I found these and I was like, what's this person doing? You know, they're putting the really old coppers back in. So I'll take those, of course, all day long. Oh, here goes the other 59 I was talking about. I think I'm going to clean this one. I'm thinking about just cleaning it because it's in really nice condition, but it's dirty. We'll see. So I think that's what I did, was I put it to the side. Here's that 68. Yeah, it just has a very nice split rim, or, you know, misaligned rim. Oh, it's just the surface. I'm not sure why this one's down there. I'm gonna put this with the other pennies. 61. I know there was one that had like, well, this one it's very, very remember the 59, 60, and 61 are the what's it called? Bronze. They're designated as bronze. They look like regular copper, but they're designated as bronze. Maybe some of them are more bronze than others. This one I kept for the toning. It's absolutely stunning toning. It's almost violet. I'm gonna clean this one. I want to see if the cleaning makes the toning come out even more. The condition is beautiful, but that violet, and there are some people who collect beautiful toning coins. So if not, I just, you know, I don't lose anything. You know what I'm saying, by cleaning it. And who knows, I might even keep it if I clean it myself. We found some really nice 82s. They are all copper, but the only reason I kept this one was to show the beauty of the other two in comparison to what an 82 copper typically looks like. And this one has a great misaligned die. So this is actually a keeper. This one might be worth $1 or $2 or $3 if someone really wants a nice looking 82 copper with an error on it. And then we found a small date. I don't find too many copper small dates. And of course, if this was a D, it'd be worth a ton of money because the condition is also very, very beautiful condition. It's at least AU, if not better. And I'm noticing underneath the states of, I noticed something there. I'm going to look at that right now. Sometimes when I do the significant findings, I'll see things that I didn't see when I was doing the, oh, okay. I see what it is. So, I guess it's the, how they, remember, the 82s are a transitional year from copper to zinc. So this one looks like maybe some extra zinc. And I think I read that in one of the forums, that some of the mixtures got, you know, contaminated cross-contaminated between the coppers and the zincs, and it looks like that's just like some zinc bleeding through, even though it does look like a little bit like letters, which would mean it would be like a die clash or something, but very difficult to see. But it does look like this, like zinc is bleeding through those light, um, different colors. You can see it on the front too. So this is a beauty. This also has, might be worth a couple. The small dates in this condition, I just don't find that many. So I will save that one also. That's the 82, 82, 82. And last but not least, let's see why I kept this one. Was this one also because of the toning? No, I don't think so. This was I went in reverse order. So this is from the first one that I held on to from the video. And I don't know why I held on to it anymore. Yeah, I remember now. I think I was thinking that there is a hub doubling on the top, which I think there is. I think there is some hub doubling. It doesn't on this, for me. This doesn't give this any value because it's really not a good example. But I just noticed it and I put it to the side just to show what you're looking for. Right, when you're looking for hub doubling, you have to really, when you see something odd, you really have to look at it closely to see if you see the doubling, especially on the zincs, because that's where you'll find it mostly. But this one, probably not the best example. All right, so thanks for tuning in. This was episode 105, 105, the significant finds. That's a tongue twister, huh? And I'll see you on the next one.